Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2025 BMW X5 xDrive 40i. This model here is celebrating 25 years of the X5. This is the silver anniversary edition. It is finished off in lime rock gray metallic, and the MSRP is just over $81,000. That includes the $10,000 off-roading package for this luxury focused SUV. So let's start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, you will find the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's also paired to the 48-volt hybrid system and the 8-speed automatic. This pumps out 340 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque. Sent through that xDrive all-wheel drive system, it will propel this 5,000-pound SUV from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Top speed is also 130 miles an hour. Now, as far as the Silver Anniversary Edition goes, you get a lot more ground clearance with this particular model. We do have it in the entry and exit height at the moment. So you actually have a 2-axle air suspension lift over the normal adaptive suspension that you can get in the X5. So it's going to raise it slightly, which we will do here in a little bit. There's also a mix of some of the M Sport and the brushed aluminum accents up front. So you'll notice the matte black with all the gloss black. There's a forward-facing camera. The Shadowline package provides it with the dark housings for the LEDs up front. There's also parking sensors as well as the sensor for the adaptive cruise. And then that brushed aluminum in the lower section just gives it a really unique look. And then there's some very nice lines that come down the hood. Now, that off-road package also provides it with these 20-inch wheels with that two-tone design to them. There's that black trim piece just behind that. Some more brushed aluminum in the lower section with all the gloss black for the windows there. You have the camera and turn signal on the power folding side mirrors there, and then the ski box up top. There's gloss black for the roof rails, full moonroof as well. And then some very nice lines that run down the side. It also looks really good having that color match ski box with the gloss black and the body color there. And then in back, there's the third brake light along with that spoiler. There's the wiper blade, a dark housing for those taillights as well. There's the backup camera, all the parking sensors. The factory hitch is on this model, so this can tow right around 6,600 pounds. It does it very easily. I tow about 6,000 pounds with my X5. With that adaptive suspension, it is definitely very nice and helpful if you plan to tow with this. Now, you can also remote start this, so you have the lock button there that you can triple tap. You can also use the button to open up the lift gate or the one at the back there. And with the X5, you get that split design in the back. So you do have to open up that second one if you'd like to. There's also this button right here, which will lower the entire vehicle to the setting that it is at right now. So that way it makes it easier to load items or makes this lower so you can sit on it. Now, the cargo space has plenty of room. There's also this cover. You also get hidden space underneath. So if you want to place some items down below, and you can also fold down all of the back seats there if you need a little bit more space. And then you can close both of those with the push of one button there. As we work our way to the interior now, you'll notice that we have all of the leather. There's carbon fiber interior lighting, Harman Kardon for the audio, and then storage in that lower section. Very nice seats. And at 5'10", I have plenty of space. You can also attach and charge tablets. There's storage pockets. You have the air vents, more storage and auxiliaries down below. I have about 3 or 4 inches of headroom, so it's pretty spacious. And then there's the armrest where you have a little bit of storage as well as the cup holders too. You can also fold down that middle seat individually. And then I do believe this should have heated rear seats. I'm not sure if that is an additional package or not, but it would be nice to see. For the 10 grand, you get the wheels, the remote start, you get the hitch, as well as the suspension, illuminating kidney grille, Shadowline package, carbon fiber, a few other accents there too. And then up front, we have the memory seating adjustments, all of your window controls, side mirror adjustments, lift gate release, and more storage. And then the automatic front seats that have a nice design to them. If we start this up, we have the leather steering wheel with all the brushed aluminum accents. There's your volume and tuning, you have Bluetooth controls, and then cruise control on that left side. Now, you have quite a lot of content that you can scroll through. So just depending on what you would like to see, you can pull it up. You can also change the layout too. And then the last one is for the head-up display, where you can pull up a few different settings, just depending on how you want to view that. Now you get a little bit of storage on this left side. My wife uses that as a sunglass holder. You have headlight adjustments, new design for the air vent there with carbon fiber. Leather covers the entire dash. And then for the infotainment system on your home screen, you get the split view with the nav on one side, info on that left. You can get into your phone, go through Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, your interior lighting. You have quite a lot of icons that you can get into. There's also your climate adjustments, and you have your heated seats, heated steering wheel on the far left and right here. There's also navigation and then music as well. There's carbon fiber underneath that. You have air vents, power and volume and tuning, 25 years of X5 with that silver anniversary edition badge. You get wireless charging with auxiliaries and cup holders there. There's also adjustments for this screen, so you don't have to use it as a touchscreen system, which is nice. We can also put this into reverse, where you have the 360 camera system, along with a few different angles here that you can get into, including the trailer hitch mode. So very nice and helpful to have all of that. There's drive and sport mode, and then park on the back side. Now there's traction control along with parking sensors, and then you have a few different driving modes. So you can go into sport mode, as well as comfort and eco. And then there's auto hold with your e-brake, a downhill assist control. This is how you can manually adjust the suspension. So you can go all the way up or all the way down, depending on what you need. And this style here is a part of that off-roading package. So this is how you can go into rock mode, sand, gravel, or snow. And again, it will automatically set up the height depending on the mode that you're in. So while we are in the rock mode right now, before we get this out on the road, let's take a look now at the difference between that entry and exit height and now full off-road. So you can see there's a lot more ground clearance. If you need to use it, you have the option to do that, which is nice. Now the armrest has a good bit of space with an auxiliary. You get the illuminating logo on that passenger side, plenty of space in the glove box. Garage door buttons are up top, and then your dome lights are up top as well. And then as far as visibility goes, it's pretty easy to see over both sides. So I really don't have any complaints with my personal X5. You have a lot of visibility. It's very easy to see all around. But now let's go ahead and get this off-roader out on the road. And so we're in sport mode now, second gear. Here we go. And we're up to speed. Paddles are very responsive as well. And then you do have the two other driving modes, just depending on how you are driving for the day. They are all functional. So eco mode is going to significantly reduce your throttle response. And again, it just depends on if you're on the highway, you're just cruising, you maybe don't need quite as much response. You can do that all the way up to sport mode here. Unfortunately, we are not testing the off-road modes for today, but I'm sure with that xDrive system, it is going to be very capable for this style vehicle. It's not a hardcore off-roading vehicle, but you could use it off the tarmac on some looser terrain and have the ability to do that. It would be cool if there was a little bit more of an aggressive tire for this, but I know with this being a luxury SUV, you don't want any tire noise or anything like that. You want it to be a nice driving vehicle that still can give you that grip for off-road. But this is what it's like to be behind the X5. This model is really no different than any other xDrive 40i aside from the badging. The rest of the interior is the same. The exterior is going to have those cosmetic differences and of course the suspension there. So from my personal experience owning an X5 for about 9 or 10 months now, it's a very nice vehicle. They are very popular. The X5 with this B58 is incredibly reliable as well. It's a very healthy engine. You can get some power out of it depending on what you would like to do. Even in a small acceleration there, I mean, we are up to speed and it sounds really nice too. So I really don't have any complaints with mine aside from I would go with just the ICE engine without the hybrid system, but that's just a personal preference of mine. We've made a lot of content on our RX5, so if you want to see some videos on that, take a look at our channel. We've also been able to review quite a lot, and I can see why it's popular. That is why we bought one as well, just because of how nice this vehicle is, not only to drive, but some of the characteristics I've already gone over in today's video. So a really cool option for BMW to celebrate 25 years with the X5. It's definitely gone through a lot of changes over the years, a lot of exterior styling changes, a lot of engine changes, And then with this model here, getting the off-roading changes, really neat to see from BMW. So that is going to wrap it up for the X5 xDrive 40i Silver Anniversary Edition. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Charlotte for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website, link down below. Give the video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. And I will see you all in the next video.